Hey ho and good afternoon folks, welcome to the Harcourts Four Seasons and Harcourts Vision Auctions. Mark's my name, I'm your auctioneer today and pretty delighted to be working with you. First thing I always do is just say thanks to the people who are selling, our vendors. Man, you put a lot of effort into getting your property ready, having the children keep their rooms tidy is probably a big ask, isn't it girls? Maybe not with your own walk-in road, but there we go. No, keeping those gardens looking lovely, all that documentation available, accessible, open homes, the work. So good on you, you deserve a good result. We hope we can get you there and I hope you enjoy the experience. To bidders and buyers, good luck to you. I hope your strategy's in place and you've had a good think about it. Welcome to the room of transparency. I think you'll appreciate purchasing your new home by auction. Just with everything open, you can see there's everything that's going on and you've got unlimited chances to increase your offer, should you wish to. On behalf of the team, Greg Roberts, James Twiss are here. Aaron Johnson's representing the team at Harcourts Vision. With you, Georgina, you'll be up later with Southampton Street. And working with Glenn Young, starting us away from the Belfast office. Tarsil and Jeremy from our Hornby office. They're over at Bossu Road in Wainui, which is an exciting opportunity. Lynn and Nicholas Martin are names that don't need any introduction. Shona Robb from our Rolleston team as well. So we're right across the province, as we always are every week here in our auction rooms. We better go through the rules of the day, just the way the auctions run, the procedure or the conduct of auction as it's known officially. And this is all a bit of legal speak. I'll put it into everyday language just so we're crystal clear with how we operate. You know I've got 5 confidential reserves in my top pocket, virtually speaking. The owners have specified those. I don't disclose those to you bidders at large, but your job's to bid to the reserve, to bid past it and win the auction. And if you are the highest bidder when that auction concludes, you do win the auction and you formalise the sale with your signature and a deposit for us. If we don't reach the reserve, it's not the end of the auction. What we do is we pause and we have a conversation in private with the highest bidder. Make sure that's you if we're not at the reserve, because that's where we'll offer you the chance to become the buyer. And you know that I'm not too biased when I say that an auction is the best place and time to buy, because if properties sell, you lose what is that exclusivity of opportunity, and that means those conditional parties can come along and stake their claims. So just make sure that we've got your best bid on show at all times. If we're pausing, if we're negotiating with the highest bidder and you think, aha, I'm going to wait till the property comes back into the room and have another go, well, just be careful. Clause 2.6 says that the owner can withdraw that property and get the business done outside in the main lounge. It's a disappointing experience, can cause despair if you're wanting to bid again. So just be careful, make sure you've got your strongest bid on show at all times. Your job's to bid and buy. My job is to conduct procedure. I'm going to nominate the bidding increments. I can refuse bids, but only if they're really cheeky. If there's disputes in the bidding, that normally comes with numbers getting called out at the same time of the same value. I'll be the one that determines those disputes. Our good team from Harcourts Four Seasons and Vision, as well as the wider Harcourts network. I think there's over 500 of us around. Not nearly enough for you good people of Christchurch, but if the Harcourts network are bidding, then I identify them to you guys in the rest of the room. The owners, now they've given me an authority that I enjoy on my own, which is to be able to place vendor bids. Everyone heard of vendor bids? Yes, it just means you're not bidding, so I'll put in numbers where the property is clearly not for sale. That is well below the reserve price. It's just saying to you guys, come on, let's get cracking. Here's a roadmap. We've got to be better than this. So if you're hearing a vendor bid, you can get a little bit excited. It might mean you've got less competition, but it means we've got some work to do. The final thing is, and we've already touched on it, but I'll just test to see this is actually working today. Yes, it is. And if that falls in your favour, good news, you've won the auction. Like I say, a signature and a deposit is all we need to make it yours. Welcome to those that are joining us watching on our online stream, and just wishing you all well once again. Let's get on to the first of the day. Glenn Young, this man's doing great things. He's one of our award-winning consultants from our Belfast office, inside the 4Avs GY, as we say, and a place where you've done business. I think it's exciting to be in this part of town. Particularly with what's happening in the city, and we're really, really close to it. It's right in the centre. Number 13, 318 Barbados Street, Christchurch, Central Christchurch City. And this apartment is a stratum and freehold, or what used to be known as a unit title. So Glenn would have strenuously made available the pre-contract disclosures for you, and I'm sure you've absolutely absorbed those and had your legal advisor to do so. Unit 13 and accessory unit AU13A. That's where you've got your storage as well that pertains to that. Fridge, washing machine and dryer come with the property. That's an absolute bonus. Oh, good shot of it right there too. Settlement date not too long to wait, 30th of September. And we should be well and truly into spring with no false starts from then, don't you think? So welcome to Christchurch's Inner Sanctum. I think you don't just bid for the bricks and mortar today, you bid for the lifestyle that inner city living gives you. You know, some people say 10 acres is lifestyle. I say this is really because you've got no chores to weigh you down or burden you. You just go and enjoy the fruits of the city. Super little spot, really modern and contemporary. Above the treetops too, you've got a really glorious outlook, and facing north-northwest, that's the spot to be on the balcony. Throw those doors open, 2 good-sized bedrooms, mod kitchen, like I say, with the appliances that come along with it. There's good storage in the property, and bathroom's pretty fresh as well. So hop, step and a jump, and you're right down in the action. I think it makes great sense. So let's see how we go and get underway for the first of the day. I think it's going to represent pretty good value. Thought about your opening number? Or if you're obsessed with your highest number, you can fire that one out if you like to. 400,000, okay. There's Greg Roberts. He's our principal business owner, but bidding for a buyer on the telephone. Saw the authority to bid that Glenn's had that signed, $400,000. I prefer doing 20s. That's my times table I've been practicing this morning, but you tell me. At $400,000 above the treetops in Barbados Street, it will feel like you're on holiday in the West Indies every day anyway. At 400, first call, do I see a 20 anywhere? Second call at 4. Third call, what about when the stadium arrives? Then you'll be wanting to live here and you think, why didn't I bid on the day, on the 7th of September 2022? 400 is my opening bid just right here and now. 20 or better? Okay, well I won't hesitate, I won't dilly-dally. Greg, I'm going to take a vendor bid at 420. It's easy for me to do so at this level at $420,000. The owner's saying no, I'll keep that in my top pocket. 430, 440, even better, 440. 440 is the bid I've got now. Who goes next? I'm not vendor bidding anymore. It's over to you, folks, at 440. Never mow another lawn in your life. 440, first call. Second call, you'll be a coffee aficionado if you're not already. 450. James Twiss, fellow business owner, says 450. Good to see the competition. 460. Phones glued to the ears. The boys love it at 460. You'll love living here at 460. Designated car park also at 460. That's worth about 4. At 460. Third call. 460,000. 2 big bedrooms. All that living space. Sunny balcony. You won't even know if there's an easterly. You got your back to it at 460. James, your back's to the wall, my boy. At 460, I'm on the third call. Who else joins in? 465. Just a bit quicker next time. Save me a bit of hot air there, sir, at 465. Particularly if he's chopping my increment in half, isn't it? 470. Back he comes there at 470. Nice and easy for your bidder at this stage, Greg, understanding the proposition well. At this stage at 470. You can even try the quirky Beat Street Cafe just up the way. Make a friend of Simon. He makes a heck of a flat white, I happen to know, at 470. Second call, the kitchen's nice, but you'll probably never use it. Third call at 470. 480. Now doubling up. I take back my words on you, James. You're doing well at 480. We'll let him off at this stage. 480. Still pretty affordable, I would think, within the 4 avs. In a sanctum at 480. I always thought I should record what Greg says to those bidders. He's normally pretty good. Could learn a thing or two at 480. Loves the auction experience. Well, James, I'm going to count it down 3 times against your competition. First call. Second. 5. Third. Which, my sign language not quite up to scratch. 480. 5. A whisper of a bid at 485. It's like watching the tennis today, isn't it? 485.
486.
And we go. 486. The auction, you can do whatever you like, basically, can't you, at 486? And they do at 486, but he's gone in front. That's the important thing. First chance. Second call. Second. Third final call for 86. We can sell. Greg. Up goes the flag. The balloon's up. One on top. Good on you. 87. You'd say it's the Australians' unlucky number, 87. 13 away from 100. Wasn't unlucky enough for them last night. We're on the market at 487. First chance. We sell, James. Surely. Wouldn't miss it for 10 readies. For a couple of handfuls of hundreds at 487. Selling away. Number 13. 318 Barbados.
$500.
No problems. 487 and a half. Both these gentlemen, Four Seasons Paragons, working as hard as they can to get their buyer in the tower. 487, 500, we're out there. We sell away once. Another 1,000, 488 and a half. Another 100, we could be here a while. 488, 500. But you're back in front. And we sell 488 and a half. Digging deep, go a bit deeper, you might find a bit of gold, a golden opportunity at 488, 500. Once, twice, final chance, 489, in the nick of time. 489. Remember the features of the property, the lifestyle that it offers you, GY, at 489. Couldn't stop on that obscure figure. 90. 490. At 490. Never let them stop on a round number. That's the key. 490. Once, twice, third call. At 490,000 only. 13. Calypso, Crescendo, 490. Final. White flag fluttering. Towlin, 490. You can congratulate your bidder, unless there's any late ones who've been foxing me all along, but at 490, 13318 Barbados Street, you list with the big GY, you're going to get sold, and that one's gone down the middle there. Good stuff, and well done, James, on your bidding. You worked hard there. Glenn Young, fantastic. Okay, Jeremy Andrews, he wears a couple of hats, but his most important hat is when working alongside Tarsal Roffey. Jeremy Andrews and Tarsal Roffey have got 34D Bossu Road, Wainui. Well, what is just simply an awesome opportunity for these good people today, guys. And I'll ask for your final word in just a moment, but tremendous campaign, great marketing as usual, fantastic video, even getting into kayaks and things like that. So always going the extra mile with the marketing, these two. Thanks very much, Bridget and Andrew, for your opportunity to sell this for you and for the family. Tom's batch, and I know it's a significant day for you. We wish you all the very, very best. 34D Bossu Road in Wainui. It is a cross lease and freehold, and no change to the legal description, as you can see in your agreement. Now, pretty much everything comes along with the property by way of chattels. That list that has been circulated by Tarsal and Jeremy is unchanged, and not much missing from that. And that just forms part of your purchase price, so that's an absolute bonus as well. I think there's a kayak coming along with the property as well, so that makes it good because you're going to get a lot of use out of that. Now, just the end of the month, the 28th is the settlement date, not too long to wait. We've got some flexibility in that regard, so we can hopefully work in with you. There's additional clauses on the agreement. You've read and acknowledged those. Your lawyer would have said 23 to 27 is all good for you to go. I take your bids on that basis that you do enjoy it. Well, I'm just looking around the room. I can see we've got people here who've got pretty busy lives. I'm sure that's the case, and I'm sure your kids have got pretty busy lives. Lots of distractions, lots of pings and messages and TikToks that don't come from clocks and all those sort of things. But I had the pleasure of going over to visit the property just on Saturday morning, and as I took the turn off at Devotional there, something started to change in me. I started to smile, I started to relax, I wound the window down. I just slowed down a few kilometres, and as I got to Wainui, I could notice that the fishing boat had been in. The locals were doing a little working bee on the beach there, getting ready for the picnic tables that are going to be put there around about the 28th of September when you move in and move over there. Hey, made my way up to the house. It was beauty. There was a gorgeous welcome from a tui and a piwaka waka. Both the marketing consultants were there, proud as punch. They had the fire on after a chilly morning. The sun was coming through. All you could hear was the birds. It's just a wonderful, wonderful spot. I sat down in the living room and they had to ask me to leave, unfortunately, but I did not want to. I had the benefits. Jeremy demonstrated the avocado picker, so I had one of those to take home. And I did own up to the sellers about that, no problems. Sat up here and just enjoyed the outlook. Jeremy actually didn't demonstrate fully, but the loo with a view, I saw how that works. That was all good. This is your main living. All those trimmings come with it. The 2 bedrooms either side. The kids will love it being on that left-hand side, and you snuggle in on the right. Gorgeous little kitchen. You want to keep hold of that coffee machine. That'll be important for you. All the toys you can stash down below. You've got a nice little bit of garden just to enjoy. But hey, you stroll down to the water in the morning. That's what it's all about, isn't it? And maybe bringing in a little bit of kai moana. Now, Tasu, you're going to come and just have your final word before we start the auction, do you think?
Firstly, I just wanted to thank Andrew and Bridget for trusting us with this one. It's been an absolute pleasure. Whoever does end up buying it is going to make so many wonderful memories there, just like you and your kids have. Happy bidding, everyone. Good luck.
Thanks, Tasu. Well done. Let's see if we can find a new owner. Bossu Road, 34D. They don't come up too often. I'll just give you the tip. Another tip is to start strong. Be determined. I won't boss you around. You just tell me what you'd like to bid. Just determined to get that in there. Hey, we'll kick it off in the high threes. Well, I don't mind. 384, something like that. Gosh, you're quiet people. You'll fit right into Wainui. It's pretty quiet around there. Man, that was... Did you disguise a wee bit in that cough? No. Okay, vendor bid to start at 380. I don't mind starting at those levels. Of course, you wouldn't mind bidding at that figure. $380,000 vendor bid. Now you can say 4 for me if you like. Get yourself involved and get in the race at $380,000 vendor bid. It is literally paradise, folks. I tell you. You know that. You've been there. Second call on a vendor bid at 380. Who takes me to the 4? Third call, 380. Now's the time. This is the interactive part. Just to let you know. 380. I'll say 400 on behalf of the owners. I'll take your silence as strategic. But at 4, we certainly wouldn't be selling at Bossu Road. 400. Don't let this one go to the open market. Do it in the auction room here and now today. At 4, vendor bid. First call, I'll work with a 10. Second call, looking to make eye contact with each and every one of you just so I don't miss a bid. At 4 only on behalf of the owners. Twitching the fingers, Brian. At 4. Hey, look, okay, well, they're not going to put their hand up for me. They'll probably sooner deal with you guys anyway. We thought we'd run it up to 470, didn't we? And just invite people above that figure. We know it's not selling at that figure. That'll be my final vendor bid. We pass it in, guys. We just go to that next stage. And you might even earn yourself another couple of avocados. But no, I'm sure you won't get time to get back over there. People will be lining up to talk to you. So thanks, Tarsel and Jeremy. That property's available. Oaks, the Martins. Do you want to have a wee pause? You don't want me to invite you up here to speak, do you, Lynn? That's okay. Nicholas and Lynn, we're going to 111, the Triple Prong, Halswell Road, and otherwise known as 5 Rowley Avenue, but the postie certainly knows it as the 111, Halswell Road, Hillmorton. Thank you to the Bennett family, and it's an interesting, this is an ex-show home that was born in 1962. I think it was 64 when Shirley took possession of it, so thanks to Stuart and Karen for representing our sellers. One careful resident owner since new, so I think that's a pretty impressive stat. 2-room consented sleep out there, which took in lots of kids, and I'm sure you've got your eye on it. A freehold estate, this one. Just the second time to market ever. 827 square metres is the size of the parcel, not insignificant. Lot 6, deposited plan 20323. You don't see those numbers that low very often. Volume 1B, folio 966 in the Canterbury Land Registry. No change to the chattels at all. 23rd of September, just 16 days from today, so it must be a Friday, that date, that you settle and take possession of this absolute stunner. Imagine as a show home how many people are impressed. I'm still pretty impressed with it even now today. Rather original condition, although so well looked after and much loved over those nearly 6 decades. That's quite amazing, isn't it? Just a great parcel of land. The Rimu timbers inside really resonate. There's some real authenticity about the home. I think the era of this design was around the time they say, hey, let's open up the living a bit, rather than compartmentalising. Let's get it facing the sun, and that's certainly what it does. So you've got great spaces. You wouldn't have to change the layout too much at all, I wouldn't have think, to make it with your own personality. Wheelchair access in the bathroom. That's always handy. Good garaging. Like I say, the sleep out's there and consented. But it is the pitch of land and where that pitch of land sits that I think we are here for one of the main reasons. So without holding you up any longer, 111. Don't dial that number on your phone, but that's the address you bid for at 111 Halswell Road. Who's going to start us away? 58 years in ownership. You know what you say about that tenure? That it's a good place to live. Guys, have you done your bidding exams? Have you been to bidding school? You know what's required? If you don't bid, you don't own. You know that. This is your one chance to dictate terms.
Yep, 350.
Welcome in, man. Good luck to you at 350. Good to see you in our auction rooms. Very good at 350,000. Working with Jess, good on you. At 350,000. We'd all be buying it there, surely. So we're going to whip it straight to 4 at 350 with my opener. Hallmark property. Pedigree property. Solid red brick. Have a go at 4? 400. Yes, welcome into you. At 4, there's your competition. At 4, I'll just run it up to...
100.
Already got the 4. Sorry, Nicholas. I know it's hard on the telephone, but these good people are here. There is plenty of space, maybe one of you on the sleep out, I'm not sure, but at 400,
450.
that's more like it, sir. Good on you, puts up 50 for me, and you can come straight back at 5. But man, what about you? At 450, we're not going in clockwise order. At 450 once, twice, third call.
470.
470, welcome into you. Good on you, sir, staking your claim at 470. Don't let me miss one at 480. 480 now, doing not too bad. Hasn't whipped away too much. At 480, like to say 90, or maybe 5 would be a good psychological move at $480,000. First chance, second call. What's it to be? At 480. Third call. Third and final call, that is. 485. Okay. 500 might be a good move. 485. 90. 90 the bid. 490 the bid. What's the call? At 490. 495. At 495, doing not too bad. Nicholas, prefer you to bid more than once at 495. Jess, you pinch that person next to you, please, at 495. 500. Rounding me up on the nudge and the advance to 500,000. Beautiful section. Corner location. pardon me, 500,000. Solid as a rock at 5. First chance, second call, third call.
501.
The Levi's bid, we call it. Good on you. 501. The Brian Lara.
505.
05. Nicely. 505. The value's there all day, and the land alone. 505. 1964. Rachel was but a twinkle in the eye in those days. 1964. 505. Certainly, sir. I did so for that lady, so I certainly offer you the same courtesy at 506. 506, first chance. Twice for a classic.
7.
One on top. 507. 510. 510, that's a good move. I was going to say the ones don't work, like pineapple on pizza, if you ask me. 510. 510, Jessica. 5 on top. Okay, 515. That's a good move. I salute that bid. 515. You don't want to come second, it could be a bit of pills to swallow. At 515. In the lead. Should we try the sweet 16? 515. Good on you, sir. 17. 517. 20 if you like. 517. 18. 518. 18 and first call. Rounds it up to 520. 520. 520 this time. 21, the key of the door, hopefully. 521, who's going to be bold? Who's going to be assertive? Strategic. 521. Shall we do the two swans swimming? 22, the Richie Benno. 521. Counting it down, first occasion. One more, only. 522. Shall we give it the Air Jordan and call it 23? Yes, indeed. 23. 523. Good. Doubling up, sir. Good on you. Rounds it up to 5 the quarter at 525. That's the bid now at 525,000. 111. Halswell Road. 525. Who's got the tenacity? You've got the durability. This home certainly got that in spades. 525. 1 again. It's 526. Solid bid, sir. Like the home at 530. 530. At 530. 31 if you like. Yes, at 531. 531. The Martin Guptill, first chance. 32. 532. 532. Be bold at 532. At 532. I might just have to pause and just grab some instructions. Could I just grab a quick word with you, Stuart and Karen, just a moment. The auction's live. Would you like to go ahead and say 33? 533. I've got that bid right there. Just one moment. thank you. Folks, thanks. Sorry, I've just been speaking with our owner through their representatives. I'm going to reopen the auction. The bid stands at 5:33 with you guys. So you lead the race at 5:33. Recommencing the auction. Would you like to carry on bidding at 111 Halswell Road, aka 5 Rowley Ave? At 5:33. Let's carry on trucking if you want. Okay, 5:34. At 5:34. Property's still very much for sale. One again at 5:35. 5:36, just not too far from our instructions at 5:36. At 5:36. Give it the 40. Give it a taste of kiwi at 5:36. Suggestion only. You might want to put a couple on. $38. 5:38. At 5:38. Okay. 2 on top. Rounds it up to 40. At 5:40. 5:40.
5:45, mate.
Nicely. 5:45. Commend that bid. Salute it. 1 on top. 5:46. 47. 5:47. You know it's special. They chose it for the show home. 48. 5:48. Might as well round it up. Yep, good man. 5:50. 5:52. 5:52. 5:52. 3. 5:53. 1 again. 5:54. 55. 555. 556. The CRC bid. 556. 550. 560. Assertive. 61. They were just drawing the plans up for 111 Halswell Road of that year. 65. 565. Clickety click, he says for me. 566. 567. 68, the Bob Beeman. Who can take a long jump for me? 570? 570 it is. 71. 5712. 572. 73. 1 again. Dick Taylor, 74. 5 3/4. 575. 6. 76. Montreal, all on the line here. 576. The John Walker, who breaks the tape? Try 80. 576. Show home, pedigree. Once, twice, third call. Five, 7, 6. 1 up. To the 80 is a good move at 580. 580, first chance. Second call. Third call, 580. 580. Final chance. No bid. Could I just grab you a quick second? Just very quickly out here. Here we have it, folks. 111 Halswell Road at $580,000. Look, I've just been instructed that the owner has given her representatives the instruction that, yes, she is going to, through use her prerogative and exercise clause 2.6, the property's actually been withdrawn from the auction and it has been sold outside the room. So that one is gone and sold. So well done. Thank you very much for your bidding. We do appreciate it. And I'm sure you'll find something suitable. Keep your eye on the blue book and get something soon. Thank you very much. Okay, well done, Nicholas. Well done, Lynn. And we've got Shona Rob. Okay, that was an interesting one. Right, my friend and colleague Shona Robb from the Rolleston office, just stand a little bit closer so we can see you on the stream. We're off to West Melton, folks. We are off to West Melton and we're at 98 Silver Peaks Drive. What a superb home and a great area of our province. I just think it's magnificent. You get a lot of luxury and some awesome proportions. Thanks to the family, the Milnes, for the opportunity. And hey, it'll be hard to say goodbye, but good luck for your next move. And I know how much you've enjoyed the property and how it's looked after you and the family. Silver Peaks Drive, number 98, West Melton, a freehold parcel, 2,068 square metres, so we are in excess of that half acre. Awesome chattels with the property. The 90 centimetre oven, the wine fridge, we think it should be full, don't we? But when it's passed over, I'm not sure I can guarantee you that, but the double fridge stays as well. And the spa pool is going to remain with the property too. So I think that's an exciting addition that you purchase as part of your purchase price. The 28th of October, high spring is when you move in to this marvellous abode. And I just think it offers you so much. It's a luxurious family home. It's really quite a grand estate, but it does so effortlessly. It's quite beautifully understated, and it's certainly not pretentious. Totally practical, and one that you'll never grow out of. Just such a generous spread of living through that main open plan family space. The integrated kitchen, walk-in pantry, breakfast bar is such a hub of the home, and spills out to your living, into your separate lounge. That's cosy but sizable as well, and I'm told works well for double generations in the house. The flow shown is exceptional, isn't it? I love the deck, catches all the sun. You've got shelter there too, lovely big lawn, great for a good game or two. Fantastic accommodation. Yes, two of the bedrooms do have their own walk-in robes, as well as the master ensuite walk-in robe that gets a little bit more of the fruit here. Lovely courtyard situation, excellent internal access garaging, good office nook for those late night assignments and work from home, and just in that open air space, West Melton. It's an absolute beauty. Shona, you specialise in this area among others. Would you like to pass your final sentiments?
It has been such a pleasure marketing this property at 98 Silver Peaks Drive. Lou, James, Olivia, Hannah, you've been exceptional to work with. To anybody interested in the property, bid hard. It's a great home.
Well spoken. That's very good, and good advice. Who bids hard, who takes it away? Who starts away? Now is the time. Another 2 million bid to start, Glennis. That's very good. Oh, sorry, use the cough. Use that joke once a day. That's a mental note to self. 951 own it. Can be sure of that. There's your bottom rung of the ladder. Double H, West Melton for you, for your bidders. What do you think, guys? Christmas will come around quicker than you think. Start me where? You guys going to have a bid? Might say $1 million. You might say 1.1. I'm offering you in for 950. You tell me. We'll just go straight to that next stage, otherwise compete against the masses. Harvey would have explained this to you. Any bit at all? Yes or no? If there's no bids, we just go straight to that next stage. No, not taking that bid. Look, Shona, we'll just pass it in and go to the next stage. So I'm going to pass in at a figure of 1.1 million. We're going to be better than that. So Harvey, you've missed your chance. Unless you'd like to place a bid that's closer to that figure, 1.1 we pass in. No, back to Shona. Third stage we go. 98 Silver Peaks Drive is available. My final vendor bid is 1.1. Values above that figure. Talk to Shona Robb straight away. You understand why we do that? Good as gold. Yep, cheers. Okay, on to the next, and we're going to go to Harcourts Vision, and we'll invite Georgina Wallace up to the... guaranteed, but I'll just keep working with these people. Thanks, guys. We're not going to stay. Okay, dokes. Harcourts Vision, our Bishopdale office, doing tremendous work, and here we go for Paolo Mortimer Holdings. Georgina Wallace has been marketing the property at 54B Southampton Street in Sydenham. What a fantastic location this is, as I'm sure you're all aware. And we're purchasing in a stratum and freehold again, the old unit title. Unit B, deposited plan 382652. Record of title 330257, all in the Canterbury Land Registry. No additions, no changes to the chattel list. That is exact. 23rd of September, not too long away. 16 days, as we say, when you can move on in and just start the living. Georgina, this is what I would say is real estate 101, because it just makes so much sense. It's a modern, well-appointed townhouse. It's got ample spaces. You simply don't get space like this with the internal access garage and the off-street parking as well. Plenty of parking on Southampton Street. Nice big wide street that it is. It's really fresh. It's contemporary in the decor. It's got a nice big high stud. It opens completely to the western side, and you step out onto your balcony, enjoy the outdoor living with a tremendous outlook over the treetops. Bedrooms are sensibly separated, so I think if you're sharing, if you've got roomies, if you've got teenage children, that separation will be valuable to you. Both the bedrooms are en-suited. Kitchen is central, open and accessible. It's of a solid permanent material build, and for that as your outlook is wonderful. I think you probably won't get too much use out of the kitchen because you'll be down at the exciting cafes, the eateries, the bars that surround it, and just really close to Christchurch City. I think it's a very exciting and energetic place to live. Good edge, good vibe. Can we finish with a little bit of a ding-dong for the good auction? Remember, Cashmere High School Zone is the area that you bid for as well. 54B Southampton Street. Start us away. Georgina, who's going to start for us? We thought 450 wasn't a bad place to start, and then we'd get a good Mexican wave of bids at that figure, surely. Vendor bids start at 450. Last chance of the day not to go home homeless at 450. It's a vendor bid here at 54B Southampton Street. Just absolute, logical, tremendous living on offer. Second call, like I say, lifestyle's not having to mow lawns. It's about going out and enjoying the good amenities that are around you. Third call at 450. Guys, I'll take one vendor bid at 70 at 470. Final chance, otherwise we go through to that next stage. Who fires the bid for? Push forward the folding at 80. I'm at 470 vendor bid. Lots and lots of real estate at the money. You've got a great courtyard downstairs as well. At 470 only, you'll live at the Colombo. Second call, third. Oh, it's certain we'd get a bid there, but no, it's not going to happen in the auction room. Georgina, they're going to have to come back and talk to you to get bought, to get moved in here. With those bifold doors sliding back with summer coming. Real estate 101, as I say. 500 is not going to own it, Georgina. Let's be frank about that. I'll just pass in at that figure. Buyers have got to be better than that, and I'm sure they will be at that level. We pass it in. We go to the next stage. We keep on working with all parties now. So thanks to T and to Frankie. And they'll just have to put up with you for a wee bit longer, Georgina. I'm sure they'll enjoy that experience. So on behalf of the team at Vision and of Four Seasons, thanks very much for your attendance today, for your bidding. To those that have missed out, all the very best.